Ebusiafo mamu nyina akwaba. Na Ghana asoja force saying.
When you go to the polling station, just cast your vote, go home, go and sleep.
Thank you.
When it is 5 p.m., come, they will tell you where to stand. They will count for you. If you win, clap, go home. We are not going to sit down for just 2 or 3 people to distort the peace that Ghana is enjoying. The only good thing we have as a country now is the peace that we are enjoying. Because with the peace, everything can go on. If we distort it now, nothing can go on. If you want us to continue to live in peace, so that we can come around and then be talking to you and then be happy with you, then these elections, let's maintain the peace that we are enjoying.
Territorial Commander, Salvation Army Church Ghana, Colonel Seth Egya, Apietin. One also added and some quiet Magana this year, was say, Sisi ano hwa ye nyina ye enjoy peace no. Nti se ye ni ye gi ye ni ewa asomdwe mu ye te oman mu asomdwe mu na ewurukasem bi anyi ni ti a obi anwe se obedini le mu na asomdwe nsem yakoso abo ho ban enkoye bibia ebetutu ya asomdwe nsem wase a ema oman no ya asomdwe no yensan enkonkofa ewo abato mu na afi abato bere mu nachi ni nyina ehun nsem ye fa ni sei
se bi si oban mu I am praying, and we need to pray that the Lord will continue to help our nation Ghana, so that we will continue to enjoy the peace that we are enjoying. Society be more. This is what I'm saying. So the same papa
say as we join Yakupon dia cheye no kwere say we West Africa ha kura yenkoda Ghana ye wo inkura ho ro to sa dunum 15 nations dey be 6 dey be 6 dey be 15 Ghana pa na yenkoye na wo show me mu 6 pe na kabrofo na mo ayo ye no kabrofo no mutubo di Nigeria fo no kwere ho ya siaka Nigeria fo tirimo di se dey abo Ghana ha mo to won no say ye come wa ye hu to yensa
Na Ghana asoja fo okromu ha media minimu mesra me bisa Ghana ha na ye wono asoja fo e okromu ha o sa fine case me ka se ye de obukọ Guantanamo Bay ho ba bi wa na Syria e kontokwa minim se asoja fo e wo Ghana ha se civilians e kotoaba under a civilian government, under a Kufuado, a civilian president. Civilians kotuaba a soldier for a warning. Hey, me say under a civilian government, civilians are going to cast their vote. A soldier for a warning under a Kufuado. Beba Kenya ha, I have never seen a soldier. All these years I've been in Kenya, I have never seen a soldier. If you want to find them or see them, you go to the barracks. Now so back Ghana dia, a soldier for makola ketia, ya dan ya ho kwashe boys. Ena ya mema ya beti, ye kwashe boys and girls, you know, ye jeje phones when ye ade ye bullying kofo. Because ye need to maybe edi kwasiafo. Believe you me, all these years I've been in Kenya, I have never set eyes on a soldier. What do they want in the country? Soldier ni makrom. Who back Kenya ha? Soldier ni makrom. Because about police in Pua, they have so many types. Administrative police in Foni, I think now, Oko US, they call them National Guard. Omo bi o Kenya ha. It is soldier ni makrom beje she. Baba Ghana ha asoja fuo heni na makola keti aseko ni ade ya memi abeti ye krekre tuo na ye kwashe nkofo ma emuwa. All these years they have been here in Ghana. Se mu ye mema, you people should have saved Ghana about 7 years ago. Asoja for no ye mema. Cause somewhere in 2018 and uncle say and I said 19 and uncle say mu save Ghana from Mampeni Ekufuado. And yes, Hamre Mama Ghana for bread for 8 years in a civilian government. Civilians ekotwa ba asoja for ete warning. Minti be da, min who be da. Just a Ghana. I will say we have to rename Ghana, Republic of Zoological Ghana. Ghana is a zoo. Ye mua ye ni any good fini can kainum. And a civilian government. Civilians ekotwa ba asoja 40 warning. Where were they in 2020? Tachiman, 8 people were murdered. Asoja for where were they? And kasia for yenya microphone kasa warning. Where were they? Omuye mema. Where were they in 2020 when Ekufuado killed 8 people in cold blood for no justified reason? Where were they? Kasia for Ayawaso West. Where were they? People were killed in cold blood. Omwantimi ankasa nia yenim wani kwahye ni jamani wi nom ene nkwasia sem ne mape. A gyimi sem na ye peja nade ye peja concrete na ye gyimi na ye dresse na ye kwahye enkwasia fom wa gyimi for where were they? You will never go to the US and hear say a soldier for ma warning. Are we under military leadership? And I say we are under a democratic rule whereby ye kotwa ba a soldier for warning. Ye te hwan warning. Yeah, I when warning, and I may just say, Muya mema, Ekufuado shall say Ghanaian, where were you? You people should have been able to save the nation. And I dear Muya mema, Ekufuado, NPP, Achi Mafia dia, Muya mema, Aji Ghana Fosso, and then Kasia for your crab Mike, ye Kasa, Nena Hai, Henna, Soko Tuaba, Yam Penny, Hema, some few people, and destabilise the peace of the country. Peace, bang. For the past 8 years, Ghanaians have never had peace. Peace in paying once on a mokano. Maya $1, almost 18 cities a piece. In a nation where people cannot afford the basic things of life, there can never be peace. Peace in paying once on a mokano. I get angry at such utterances. I get pissed off. Maya come to Ghana for. Maya ye huano moti Ghana ha, and you are talking about peace. Peace in paying. Which goddamn peace are you talking about? Which peace? Apiate, they went to throw dynamite. Over hundreds of people lost their lives. A whole town was destabilized. Where were they? Is that peace? Is that what you call peace? In 2020, 8 people were murdered. Was that peace? Ayawaso West, Yekunipa Bodipa Tuo, was that peace? For the past 8 years, Delta Force of 4 from NPP are destabilizing the peace of this nation. Is that peace? Kasia Ghana for kasa na Ekufuado unity kan abeche Ghana for say shut up sikampe de peace. Is that the peace you are talking about? Let us be civilized. In no civilized nation are you going to see the soldiers roaming aimlessly in town as if they have nothing doing? Like I'm saying, over Kenya you will never see military roaming about in town. You will never see them. Because they are more, they seem to behave more intelligently. Yeah, Jimmy, yeah, mua. We live in a zoo. Because ye bia so ya no kam wasem. Jimmy ni bia so na o kan kwasiasem. Adan Ghana soldier for dia. Monte Ghana ha, hena Ekufuado talk to ka. Emma US Army. Where were you people? Kwasiafo today, you have the guts to talk. Kwashe boys. Where were you? Moti Ghana ha, and I say, Ekufuado eton kotoka Emma US Army. Where were the Ghana soldiers? Where were you? Today, your airport is being controlled by the US Army. If you are men enough, go and face them. If you think you are men, go to the airport and face the US Army. Fools! What Jimmy? You sit here in Ghana and you sit in your barracks, your Bema camp, and watch nonsense go on. You watch whilst these idiots kill people in broad daylight. A baba to there. Suddenly, when you muti say we are the soldiers, we are warning you. Warning who as who? In a democratic nation, soldiers can never ever warn civilians. We are not under military dictatorship. Jimmy, Let the police talk. I will have no problem. Because it is their duty to make sure, say, there is peace and stability in this country. So if the police are talking, I have no problem. But what is the business of the soldiers? Say Ghana for Kotuaba. What is the business of you, the soldiers? What business is there? What is your role? Kotuaba, yes, of course. What is the role of you, the soldiers? Muti Ghana, were you deaf? Were you dumb? Were you blind? And kwasia semwa akosu over the years, for the past 8 years. Ghana 40M, where were you people? Look at Burkina Faso. When they were crying, they got a brave military leader to rescue the nation. Where were you people? Today you have chest, you have the boss, Bubusunyi, Maboji, Kasa. Say ye mema. Colonel Han Colonel Dien and Han now Kasiasem Captain Han. Where were you? When your fellow soldier, who was who was a captain or something, captain, I think said Mahama or something, was killed in cold blood. Where were you people? Your own captain, your own senior, your superior was murdered in Ghana here. Where were you? Just say, oh my way, no, yana, me G, ya one, mentia, say, wow, say, new, ye chimpanzee, whether we are baboons or chimpanzee, I don't know what is wrong with us. Under a democratic civilian government, we are going to vote. Soldiers are warning. There is no civilized nation on earth. BBC Bekoso says civilians. A soldier for air warning civilians for what? If you have no business to do, go and fight for America. Go to Afghanistan. Go to Syria. Go and face the real soldiers. And mua. Mutigana hana gyimi. Said, me say, me na make up asem. Me say, mema, go and face the real soldiers in Syria on the desert. They'll bomb all of you. What you gonna na gyimi? This say, SCA, I can't say, a shaman, near the America, near a na ye brutalize innocent people who are not armed. That is all you know. You behave like women. All you know is to brutalize innocent, civilians who are not armed. About your fellow men, diamunya mema. How did Namunko Syria? Go to Guantanamo Bay. Go to Yemen. Go to Afghanistan. Go and face the soldiers in sandals and beard and jalabia. Kwasiafo America from Pujane. Mutigana na gyimi. Say, you got tuaba, dear desi, dear naba, a soldier for a warning Ghana forces, a unim, na so gyimia. If you have any warning to give to a Kufuado. Because the NDC have got no track record of, disturbing the peace of this nation. Yepeman Penia under his watch in 2020. If you have any warning to give to a Kufuado, your so-called president. He's the only person who who stood on a podium and said, I am only willing to hand over power to Baumia. If you have any warning, warn a Kufuado to say, let him not joke with our democracy. Don't come out and talk and throw tantrums. Rubbish. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, now sometimes like say me say muabu say I don't know what is wrong with us. I don't know. Mahama has never said. In 2016, Samriano, na John Dramani Mahama 4 years ago, ye tutiano, John Dramani Mahama handed over. With no bloodshed, nobody was killed, nobody was bombed, nobody was bombarded. In 2020, Ekufado killed. Where were you, the soldiers? Ekufado countless times Atanagan say he is only going to hand over to Baumia. Where have you people been? Warn him. If you have any warning, warn the president. Because he has proven say, or a rascal, or kasa anyhow, or kasa or brown home. And Timu was said you warning bia. Send that warning to the presidency. Send that warning to the Jubilee House, not to the people. What have Ghanaians done? Ghana for idea. Sabi you multi Ghana for warning. Your airport is being controlled by the US Army. If you are men, go there and face them, drive them out of the nation. Kwasiafo. Niamunimne kwashe. Akwase bema abibia obuoba. Oseme hoden. Their behavior is like a man who is always beating women and think he is strong. If you are strong, go and face your fellow men. Don't go about beating women to prove your strength. Because if you are strong, go to the airport and get the hell out. Go and sack the US Army in your airport. Rubbish. Tear gas and borrowed. You are still driving the 1849, using the Second World War guns, the Second World War boot and helmet or whatever, and you think you are strong. What do you have? How many choppers do you have? How many fighter jets do you have? About one or two. And Sakrabu Nyajuma. And I'm going Ghana had a gyimi. We are soldiers now. We are soldiers. Soldiers my fault. You are crazy. In this modern day and age, we can't sit in our nation and allow some rascals who call themselves soldiers to come and throw tantrums and try to intimidate with the people. We are not under, the 1979 PNDC government. This is a new dispensation. Rubbish. In as much as we all want peace, we don't sit here for soldiers to come and threaten us in our own country. If you are men, like I'm saying, go to Syria, go to Afghanistan, go to Iraq, go and face the real soldiers there. They are the ones who are fighting on the desert under the scorching heat, 50 degrees. Because you sit in Ghana, you joke, you play the fool. And we are no. What Ghana say? We are soldiers and we are strong. Soldiers, my fault. Get the hell out of here. Rubbish. Maza, Yanti Bibia say, Maza, we will not sit here and allow any so-called rascals, daughter force people who call themselves soldiers to come out and threaten we the people. The country belongs to us, not the soldiers. Ghana for there, and your soldier for, get the hell out of here. And talk about see Ghana. Be say Bonibia see Ghana, go to the barracks and sleep. Or until you are called. Nobody has called you. Go to the Bema camp and Gonja barracks and sleep. Nobody has called you people to town. In no civilized nation are you going to see soldiers roaming about on the street with nothing doing. If you are idle, go to Syria. If you are idle, go to Afghanistan. Rubbish. Sa simple as that. Kasi asamuka. Sa simple as that. Masa. Kasi asemu here na mamen kana minwu. Edian mo ba ya krabo na nipa nya asem. Mamen kana minwu kana wu na nsem fu ahin. Gyimi Sembia says soldiers are warning civilians. Rubbish. Yanimonum. Kasiakwa. And I'm at the chairman Freemind. Enjoy the rest of your time and I'll see you in my next video. Makram. Nonsense.